I love all the lights and the outlets down here. Lots of lights and lots of outlets, which is smart, but bad for the realtor because I can't figure out those ones. Ah! No. Damn it.
Welcome to Hidden Meadows. This is a townhome community in West Allentown. See in the far back, you can see the highway. It's a really centralized location next to really close. I don't think you can get any closer to the turnpike. The first sale in this community was in 2011, and that was 1,700 square feet, starting at $249. There are less than 20 units left, but there are resales here all the time. Rentals here start at $2,700.
Let's look at a townhouse here in Allentown, but in the Parkland School District.
My name is Tiffany Nelson. I'm a realtor here in the Allentown area. If you need to buy or sell, I'd like to hear from you. First things first, here's the entrance. So it has a side entrance. I always caution women against side entrances just because it can be a little bit sketchy if you're solo. But the good thing is this has a garage, and a lot of times people just use their garage for entry. But I like to bring it up because it's important to me to share. And these are the things that I would point out on a showing. 2-car garage, but really 1.5. I don't think you could fit 2 full cars in there. Okay, so here is the dining room. I'm coming from the powder room, and you can tell it's the dining room based on the placement of the lights, because the lights would be over the table. This community currently offers 3 models. That could have changed. I'll show you some pictures at how the model is laid out differently during the video.
I can't get these lights. Where are the lights? Pantry.
New units are starting here at $450K, approximately 1,900 square feet. I think the hardwood floors look amazing, really nice. You can feel the quality here. There are nice upgrades for basics. This one definitely has a premium feel. You can see some of the nicer upgrades in this particular property. It also has a fully finished basement. I like the openness of the yard, being able to walk out endlessly into this big open space. But then when you get there and you feel it, you also kind of miss having a private area too. I know that doesn't make much sense, but the mind is a mystery. I'm just sharing.
All right. Okay. All right, the mechanicals are in here. Right, we left a light, so perfect, and plenty of space.
For $400,000, cover up their pool.
Cover it as simply or as beautifully as you like, but that pole needs to be covered in a home with this price range. So this basement isn't a walkout, but it does have a window, and that window has stairs. This basement was the full length of the house, so there was a lot of space. And I really love this little nook. I loved it as is, but I also thought this little nook could be so many different things with the right furniture. An office, a kid's corner, a reading corner, add bookshelves, a diner style table, and if it had a door, maybe even a guest room. Here I'm going behind the bar just to get an idea of the functionality and what this area could be used for.
Okay, doesn't work for me.
So lots of place for storage. And if the shelves are adjustable, you could certainly adjust them to fit any other items that you were putting down here. It could be dry content, wet content, maybe even games. Who knows? Your options are endless. So lots of space for seating and possibly a television here at the bar. They really went the extra mile here. A full bathroom in the basement as well as a wet bar. And a shelf. Details matter, folks.
This home is currently available for rent for $3,000. I thought it would be interesting to show you what it looks like and what $3,000 gets you here in a rental, and possibly if you have $3,000, what you could buy. Depends on what your motives are or your long-term goals. I love all the lights and the outlets down here. Lots of lights and lots of outlets, which is smart, but bad for the realtor because I can't figure out those ones. Ah! This light is not bright enough. This light is out, which makes sense because of the placement. But I didn't know that down there when I was trying to come upstairs. So, something to think about, people.
This is how it looked downstairs. It looks dark, right? Let's get into this owner's suite.
I can't tell you how much I love having a bathroom with a window in it. Oh my goodness. And a closet. How awesome. I think the floors are tile. Oh, I like it. Oh, I love it. I would put a light in here. Hi, I like that. Look at that sprinkler. That's awesome. I like that the bathroom is right across from the closet. That's very nice. And then this is the bedroom, the owner's suite. It's a very generous size.
This bedroom also has crown molding, which usually doesn't matter to me at all, but it did have a nice touch. Are you a fan of crown molding? Yes or no? Tell me in the comments. The room felt so different to me once I let the light in. I hadn't seen this before. These folks were geniuses. They put a lock on the master closet door. I love that idea. Keep those teenagers out your closet.
Nice, big, spacious.
Add your tablet and come in here for quiet time. The hall bath was standard, builder basic. Just needs you or someone to come and put their spin on it. Cute. The placement of the additional 2 bedrooms are right here next to each other. We see this over and over again in the newer construction. It's just smart design and how to use the space.
No light in the center of the room. 2024. Like, are we serious? I'm not really sure what the logic is behind that. So if you know, please share. Wow. Dramatically changes the room. Dramatically. Once you move the curtains, sliding doors for the closet.
I love the way the light hit this home when you opened up the curtains in every room.
From this room.
A quick look at the hallway. I would love to come up with my own rating system. Are y'all familiar with Keith Lee? He rates mom and pop food stores or restaurants, and he goes, I got it, let's try it, and rate it 1 through 10. I could do that with houses, but that's still in process. It's in my head. So these are just some pictures that I took of the house. I thought it was a really solid built property. I love the floors. After noticing a panic button in this home, I realized the lights have probably been modified for the needs of this family.
One last light. One light, and the ring on that light is falling off.
Here's a look at a very similar model, but without the wall. And also, once you add furniture, it just changes. You know, it makes it look so different. Lived in, homey. Here's a map of the community from the website. About 300 homes total. They planned for plenty of parking. So you'll notice over here is one of the parking pads. And then there's another one even larger. Something else I wanted to point out is there, when you have the end The end of a row is a premium. This is a category all in its own for realtors. We do not equate the end of a townhouse the same as an inner townhouse. Right at the end here, you can see one of the larger parking pads for overflow parking. Because one thing we gonna do is invite some folks over to check out our new place. Am I right? And I always like to give you guys an idea of what it looks like in the community. So I drive around a little bit, and if I can, I also show you, what's on the outskirts. So here is just one of the entrances to Hidden Meadows community. This is Worley Road. Here is Hidden Meadows on a map. I don't know. It's not surrounded by much. It's just surrounded by, I don't know, everything. And here are some metrics I pulled from some of the tools we have as realtors. This information came from the U.S. Census. This one talks about the average temperatures here in this area by month. Helpful. This talks about walkability. I'm just not sure how walkable it is to get to the things that you need as far as grocery stores, dry cleaning, the gym, all those type things. New one to me anyway. This one came from AARP. They said anything over a 50 is good. It's also from the census. I'm curious about the people who are working from home now. And this satellite view shows you Target, Wegmans, AMC Theater, all of those things. If you are considering moving in or out of Hidden Meadows, I would love to hear from you. My contact information is below the video in the description. If you want more information on more communities here in the Lehigh Valley, I will put some on the screen for you. Thanks so much for subscribing, watching, and leaving comments. I appreciate it.